Amanda here with Dave Shelton. Dave, how are you doing tonight?
I am awesome. It's pre-ComicCon. How can you not like that?
Excitement is in the air.
In the air, on the floor, in everybody's buzzwords. It's like funny all over the place.
And Dave, you were a writer for Everybody Loves Raymond. So what are you up to now?
Oh my gosh, we have so much stuff going on now. I'm also a cartoonist. I was with Disney and Tweety and Sylvester. I was with National Lampoon for a long time. So here's what's going on now. I have a book, which is a collection of all my work from National Lampoon called Brain Explosion, and it just became a bestseller, and you can get it at Barnes & Noble. So we have that, and we're going to be doing appearances. I'm working with Robin Zander from Cheap Trick on a couple of projects. I'm signed to Shoreline Entertainment, and we've got 4 different projects. I've got a dog script that's going to be coming out. I've got 2 horror films. I've got 2 kids shows. I'm going in to record an album. Oh my gosh, it's nonstop. I've been doing a lot of voiceovers. And then we have a comic book coming out too. So there's a lot of things that we're working on.
Is it like the digital comic book or the actual
print comic book? None of this digital stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the
old
digital.
School.
So can you tell me a little bit about your tie here? Because I am a big Charles Schulz fan, love the Peanuts.
Well, I was friends with Charles Schulz, and some of my original cartoon work is in the Charles Schulz Museum in Santa Rosa. And then it got into one of his tribute books, which I was really honored. So in honor of the late Charles Schulz and it being Comic-Con, which is where I originally met, I thought I would wear the tie tonight in honor of him. So.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. That's really cool. And I'm from Minnesota too, so I know I'm like a true Peanuts
I was telling you off camera that I lived in Minnesota for a year, and I worked at the roller rink there as a DJ back in the 80s, just out of college. But you know, you had a different reason for being there. You grew up there. I followed a girl from school there, and it was in the middle of winter, and we went up to Duluth, of all places. She was colder than the weather. It only lasted about like 2 weeks. And I said I can go back to New York, where I was from, or so I stay in Minnesota. I had time before I started a gig at MTV. So I decided to move to Minneapolis. And then I went over to St. Louis Park, found an apartment right off a lake, and then started working at the roller. It was interesting.
Did you like Minnesota? Don't break my heart.
Yeah, no, I did. Back then it was good. I'm so worried about the way it's become.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's become kind of like Detroit. I'm worried about the citizens of Minnesota. I'm worried about, I don't want to get political, but I'm just kind of concerned as to what's happening there. And
I think it was like after Jesse Ventura, it went downhill.
You know, he was a great governor.
I'm just kidding.
I liked him anyway. Well, he was still better than Arnold was for us, let's put it that way. And I like Arnold, but as an actor and stuff, and that we'll leave it at that.
Enough politics for this evening.
Yeah, that's enough. We're here to celebrate Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We're here to say all the great things that are happening, the world of nerddom,
Yes.
which I'm a big part of. And you know what I find great too about comics over the years and what's happened to our world is that cosplay has become such a mainstay, and it's so awesome because everybody is doing it, and the quality of the costumes has just improved. The quality of the girls has improved also, and stuff.
It's being mentioned in a lot of mainstream shows, and they're doing episodes.
Movies, episodes of TV shows. There's reality shows about cosplay. I think it's awesome. And you know what? Our society, we are the most intelligent people in our world.
Yeah.
We're the ones that set criteria. We set trends. And you know, look, Comic-Con never used to be as big as it is now. And now it's up to over 130,000 people. And this will be my 28th year going to this thing. So it's like it's grown in leaps and bounds, and I couldn't be happier to be part of it.
Very cool. Well, I hope you have fun this year. Thank you so much for
The hardest
chatting with
thing
us.
is finding a place to stay.
Have you found a place to stay yet or no?
Thank God for Airbnb.